What's up, everybody? Welcome back to NFL Tour. My name is Mr. Hurricane, and I am back with the series that has successfully predicted the future 8 out of 8 times. We have not been wrong yet in these NFL Tour predictor games, and we continue here in the championship round. First up, Packers and Falcons. Let's go. Not only are these games 100% accurate so far in determining the winner, but also predicted that the Chiefs would lose via missed 2-point conversion. How much better can we get? We'll find out here as we predict these championship games here. What do you guys think is going to happen today? We have a pretty fun day because normally we have these championship games, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. Now it's going to be within a few hours of each other, so I'm looking forward to getting the Super Bowl stage set, and we'll see what we can do with the Falcons here against the Green Bay Packers, who have seemed impossible to defeat in these NFL Tour games. There's Algie Crumpler. But the key to this Packers team is obviously their best player, Brandon Jackson, who apparently is a mixture of Marshawn Lynch, Walter Payton, Jim Brown, Barry Sanders, Adrian Peterson. I can't believe how good he is on here. We're going to Joe Horn now, and that's caught inside the 30-yard line. This Falcons roster, he's not on the team, I don't think anyway, but they have Eric Weems on the 07 rosters, and he's still on the Falcons, although he spent some time in Atlanta. But we're already rocking here inside the red zone. Yes. Byron Leftwich leading the way as we flip this out. Warwick Dunn. Oh, the blocking from Crumpler and the touchdown to successfully score on our opening drive. There we go. And now for the 2-point conversion. We're going to go corner post. And look at the alignment here by the defense. We're going to roll this way. And no! Picked off by A.J. Hawk. I was not expecting him to go to that spot. So we fail on the 2-point try, which was a big issue for me last weekend with the games. Not corrected yet. But here's Brandon Jackson now on the return. Hall of Famer Brandon Jackson. Come on. There we go. First try. That works. Remember, against the Seahawks last week, we had Keith Brooking out here just taking care of Sean Alexander. And he's going to be the player we need to slow down Brandon Jackson, who lines up as a Wildcat quarterback. And look at the tackle. Keith Brooking might be the best tackler in this game. Brett Favre at quarterback now as he will scan the field, throw it off balance. Jackson, come on, get him down. It's a team effort, but we make it 3rd and 14. With the blitz here. Here comes Brooking. Favre steps left, throws it, and Driver has this one at the Falcon 36-yard line or so. It's 4th down. Have to slow down this Packer offense somehow. And maybe we can get this opening drive stop. Let's go island man. Not get the safety like always. And down the middle, Greg Jennings gets the first. I remember at one point this year, I think it was this year, as Favre runs the option and gets leveled here. But I mentioned that the way Aaron Rodgers plays football, you would think like that he invented this game. Because he does stuff nobody else could even think of doing. Oh, the pitch. Thank you. At least Favre didn't keep it. And we end up getting a loss here. 3rd and goal from the 20. But Aaron Rodgers is just so good. He's obnoxiously good. Like he's so much better than everybody else at certain aspects of the game. And that is a touchdown to Greg Jennings. Poor coverage downfield. Alrighty, let's focus less on Aaron Rodgers and more on Brett Favre, who just threw a touchdown pass on us. And Driver fights in. Touchdown, Green Bay gets the 1-point conversion, and they lead 7-6. Here we go, back deep, Joe Horn. I wonder who the other receiver is on this roster, because I think every team has a tight end, but the Falcons were a team whose tight end was one of their better receivers. Could have been Michael Jenkins, who would have been pretty young at this point. Michael Jenkins was a first-round pick for the Falcons back in the mid-2000s. Also had a young Roddy White on this team? Huh. I wonder if Roddy White's in this game as Warrick Dunn finds a lane, hurdles a defender, and he's off to the races. Don't think so, A.J. Hawk. Touchdown! What a run by Warrick Dunn. That was awesome. Of course, we got to take a second look at this. Look at the missed tackle there by Nick Collins. We get enough help there, and he just sheds these little tackles, hurdles a defender, and then it's 6. All right, we have to start converting these 2-point tries. Green Bay sends 2, and Byron Leftwich is leveled here by A.J. Hawk. I knew Warrick Dunn was going to be wide open, but the rush got there too quick. Packers can take the lead with a touchdown. Greg Jennings back deep to receive. Come on, we got to stop Greg here. There we go. Got to get Keith Brooking in the mix as always. And now running the option. Favre flipping. Come on. Good tackle. It takes 2 or 1 Keith Brooking. Unless somebody else on here can tackle like him. I haven't seen anybody yet. It's only 1 linebacker, so I'm assuming that you only have 1 player who has high tackling unless you have a really good safety. Well, that was an excellent play right there. Did not see the number there of who made that play, but it was quite good. Got Lawyer Malloy here. We're going to rush underneath here. Oh, missed, and there goes Jennings. He's fast. Oh, up the wall. What a move. Touchdown, Packers. Man, Greg Jennings used to be very fast. In the I formation, this is a play fake. Favre, end zone to Greg Jennings. So today it has not been all about Brandon Jackson. They have changed up their offense a little bit because we slowed down their run game. So 16 seconds to go in the half, a very critical possession for us here as we had the football first. And we don't want the Packers to be able to score to end the half and score to begin the half. So we need 2 nice plays here, 3. Depends what we can do with this one. Crumpler. One of the quick tackle there, 4-second play. Now we can have another 6-second or less play and then potentially go to the end zone. Packers send a blitz. We're going up here. Algie. Crumpler. Come on. That's a slow animation. 2 seconds left. This is a big play here for these Atlanta Falcons. Byron Leftwich. Need you to come through as they blitz from the secondary. We're going up top to Crumpler. No. No. Could not react off the deflection, and the Packers take a 2-point halftime lead into the second half, and they'll have possession. We haven't had a defensive stop yet, and you're going to need that. There we go. We're getting some good hits, but we're just not seeing the fumbles as of late or turnovers of any kind. May have to start blitzing here again as they run the option. Of course, that's a great idea because you can get Keith Brooking, whose responsibility is the quarterback, freeing up Jackson to take on secondary players. In that case, you need to start blitzing here. Oh, direct snap. Oh, Keith Brooking denying Jackson, and it's 3rd and 3. Let's try a safety blitz in this. 3rd and 3. Running the option. Oh, man, took a bad angle. And Jackson's still going. 1 man to beat. He goes up the wall for a touchdown. And there is the Packers extending this lead to 8 points. Now to keep it 8 points. No! I thought it was a play fake. Come on. Every time I think it's a handoff, it's a play fake. Okay, 21-12. Here is Joe Horn. There we go, a good spin. And he's thrown down. We're going to go back to Freaky Sneaky here and try to get Warrick Dunn some room to work with. Here we go. Warrick Dunn, sweep right. And this time there wasn't the lane. Gonna run headache here as the Packers blitz Charles Woodson. It's just AJ Hawk out there, and now Joe Horn breaking away and taking a tumble inside the 25. Rolling out to a right here, up top for Crumpler, who gets behind the defense. First and goal, Falcons. Look at us driving here, but we all knew this was going to be an offensive game. It's who makes the most plays on defense. So far it's been the Packers, but on this play, Warwick done! Touchdown! Very important conversion try now, because if we miss and they score a touchdown, it becomes a 2-score game automatically. Ace corners. Needs to be the go-to play call here. Up top, Crumpler. Good ball placement, left witch. It's good. 1-point ball game. That was spectacular ball placement. Now, we have to get this stopped. Have to call the right blitzes. Can't miss tackles. There we go! Blitz Keith Brooking. And it's a fake. Throw. Caught. Driver. Gets about 11. Single back. There's the handoff. And Jackson gets past one. And then is brought down, making it 3rd and 2. But these gains are too good. I expect maybe option in this play. So we're going to call... Oh, direct snap actually. And Keith Brooking leads the way as we stop Jackson, making it 4th and 2. Biggest play of the day now. Packers just need to convert to keep the drive alive. And we're going to send the same pressure as Favre lines up under center. He'll run the option. And come on, Brooking. Yes, what a suplex. Thank you. The play of the day there is made by Lawyer Malloy. And here are the Falcons now just down by 1, 55 seconds. Freaky, sneaky. Running the sweep. Got a cut. We'll take that all day. 6 yards. Quick slants now as they blitz. We'll throw Crumpler's way, and that is off the mark? Are you kidding me? How do you mess that up? They even blitzed the player who was supposed to be covering him. Let's go back to ace corners here. Packers send AJ Hawk. We gotta go to Horn. And that's incomplete on back-to-back plays. So now it's 4th and 14. Who do you trust to make a play in this spot? We just had Crumpler miss. We had Joel Horn miss. Man. Just go. And they blitz again. Up for Crumpler. Thank you very much. Nervous time there, though, because we don't see back-to-back incompletions like that. That is rare. I want to go back to freaky sneaky here. I miss using Warwick Dunn in games. We're going to sweep it outside. And Warwick Dunn has his 3rd touchdown. Key play here again. 2-point try good makes it a 7-point game, which means that we likely would not lose in regulation. So, we're going to call ace corners. And they play coverage. We're going to roll. We're going to run. Left witch. No! No! He didn't get there. It's 26-21. Byron Leftwich came up just short of the end zone. Come on, we even used the wall. How close did this get? Oh, man. We're going to need the defense to come up big for us again. Only this time, I know it's going to be more focused on Brett Favre throwing. Woodson on the return here, dragged down on first contact. Nice job there by Lewis Sanders. But they still have the playbook open. It's 31 seconds left. Fake, pressure, deep, no! Greg Jennings! Oh, and we missed the tackle! So we got to score again now in 22 seconds. One play is all it took. Favre to Jennings. Undercover here. Oh, they're going for 2. They're going for 2. Jackson behind the... Or no, that's Jennings. So it's a 1-point game. 22 seconds left. This is the drive here. Does Byron Leftwich have ice in his veins? Joe Horn on the return. Needing one more score for the Falcons. Uh-oh. He's still fighting. He's hit forward. Give the ball off. Hey, I got past the 30 on that return. That's awesome. Okay. Let's start out with Triton here. I like rolling right here. Throwing. Complete to Crumpler. That was close to being incomplete even. 11 seconds left. 11 seconds. We're going to roll left now. Going for Joe Horn. He goes up to get it. Down at the 20. 1 or 2 plays left. Leftwich in the gun. Dunn slot right. Here we go. Rolling. Going deep. Crumpler touchdown. There we go. The Falcons take the lead with 2 seconds left. Algie Crumpler having a career day, one would assume, as this is floated for Joe Horn. What a throw again by Leftwich. And it's a 7-point game. Falcons lead here, 34-27. So it's up to this return. It's Charles Woodson, the future Hall of Famer. The clock strikes 0. Come on, Keith Brooking. Oh, the stiff arm. No, get there. You're kidding me. Touchdown, Packers. This is not happening again. No. No. It's always something with this team. Look at the blocking here. Look at Driver and Jennings. And then you have Keith Brooking getting up. Best tackler. Boom! Get out of here. The stiff arm by Charles Woodson. Thumbnail worthy, I might add. And then no one could catch him. The front flip and everything. The Packers are going to do this again, aren't they? They still have to convert, or the game is over. If they fail, the Falcons win. Here it is, Favre on the option to Jackson. He didn't get there. The Falcons are victorious. But it wasn't an easy win. 34-33. We pull it off. And we did it by taking Brandon Jackson out of the game. So there you go, guys. It looks like the Falcons are headed to Super Bowl 51 in Houston, Texas. Congratulations, Falcons. I'll see you all at the next game later, Patriots and Steelers. Let me know what you thought of this game down below in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel for more fun sports videos over here on this channel. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, especially if you're a Falcons fan.